Hey, how's it going? So nice to see all of you. It's been a while since I've been here live, I feel like. And first of all, if you're just following me, if you're a new follower, I want to say thank you. I see you, right? I've seen a few of you liking this page recently, so I want to say thank you and introduce myself. I'm Heather. I'm a health and life coach. Thank you for following this page. If you know of anyone that would be interested in a page like this, invite them on in. And really, just to tell you a little bit about myself, I will kind of tell you about my mission, I guess. I am super passionate about helping women feel really, really good. And occasionally men, right? But I really focus on women because we just have so much pressure from everyone around us, right? From society, from people judging, from ourselves. You know, we want to be look the perfect way and act the perfect way and be the perfect mom and we're holding all these balls in the air, right? And it's just, it's stressful and it can really take a toll on our health, right? Mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. So it's really my passion to help women learn how to put themselves first and take care of themselves so that they can feel really good. I want to let you know that you can feel really, really good. It is possible for everyone to feel good. First of all, in your body, in your health, right? With your energy. You can eat good foods. You can have a lot of energy, more than you think. You know, you can actually have good digestion and feel like your body is working like the finely tuned machine that it's designed to be, right? And so I love helping women tune into that naturally. And then also with your mindset, you know, a lot of us have that inner critic that's always making us feel like crap and really holding us back. And so I like to address that as well. And that is why I have my upcoming SelfLove deep dive, 5-week SelfLove deep dive to really get into that inner critic, what it's saying, why it's saying it, right? And help you kind of learn how to learn from that inner critic voice so that you can kind of let it go and honor it and move past it and step into feeling confident and loving yourself like maybe you never have before, because you've had these thoughts programmed in your brain that have turned into a pattern, right? Turned into a habit. And so this program is all about digging deep into that and breaking down those patterns so that you can actually create new ones and feel really good in your mind and then in turn in your body and in your life, right? And you can kind of stop holding yourself back, right? You can step into the life that you actually want to be living. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. You can scroll down on this page. And there's more information on there, or you can totally just send me a private message. Hey, if you're watching, say hi. Thanks for the like. So yeah, if you want more information on that, you can totally just private message me and we'll get to it. And the really cool thing about this program is I want as many people as possible to benefit from this program, because we all have that stupid, annoying inner critic that's really annoying, right? Myself included. And so this program is literally invest what you can, whether it's $5, $10, $100, literally whatever you feel good about investing while diving deep into yourself, it's available to you. So I'm really excited about that. So I like to put that out there. Okay. Now, so that's a little bit about me, a little bit about what's going on, what's coming up. Also, if you've been following me for a while, you saw my last Look Good, Feel Good program, my 8-week online coaching program. The next round of that is going to be coming up in May. So mark it on your calendars. If you didn't get to do it this round, it's coming up again in May into June. Get you all prepared for summer, right? So I'm excited about that as well. So keep your eye out for that too. Now today, I want to talk about why we need to get away from the quick fix mentality when it comes to health. I totally understand why we all want the quick fix. Hello? Like, we all want the quick fix, you know? We want what we want, and we want it right now. I'm the same way about a lot of things. And so I totally get it. But something to keep in mind is that you didn't get wherever you are, whether that's in your health, your body, or your life, or your mindset, you didn't get to where you are overnight, right? You didn't get here overnight. It's been weeks, months, years, right? Maybe even a lifetime working up to wherever you are now. And so, excuse me, so there's no way that you'll get to where you want to be overnight, right? It just doesn't work that way, because you have spent this much time building up these same patterns, these habits, right? And it's going to take a while to break them back down and actually get to where you want to be. So healing yourself won't happen overnight, but you know what? That's a good thing. That's actually a good thing. I know it might feel annoying, but it's actually a good thing. Because I like to say to my clients, the slower you go, the longer it lasts. Right? Just think about that. The slower you go, the longer it lasts. Because how many times have you tried to do a quick fix and maybe it works for a couple weeks and then you fall off, right? And then it doesn't work. It's like it works until it doesn't, right? And so the slower you go, the more time you actually have to properly heal, to properly learn the things that you really need to learn so that you can actually have lasting success, right? You have the time to actually figure out what is really holding you back so you can shift it at the root, right? Instead of just trying to mask it or push through it or just acting like all of those patterns and thoughts and beliefs that have been holding you back aren't there, right? So listen, like for example, with weight loss and fad dieting, right? I totally get how great that sounds to, in 6 weeks I can lose 35 pounds and blah, blah, blah. But listen, most of the people, the majority of people who opt for those quick fix fad diets gain all the weight back within 1 to 2 years. And a lot of times, people will gain back even more weight than they lost. Okay? Like real statistics here, people, okay? That's because diets aren't set up for you to have lasting success, right? First of all, they're restricted and they suck and they don't feel good. But also at the same time, sure, anyone could probably restrict themselves for a certain amount of time, right? And then maybe lose a certain amount of weight. But what happens? Nothing in that diet is directed at actually helping you heal and shift your patterns and shift your mindset, right? Like, think about what got you to where you are now. Do any of those diets actually address those things that might be holding you back or acting like speed bumps in your life and your health, right? If you're a big emotional eater, a quick fix diet isn't going to help you heal that, right? If you haven't learned how to cope with stressors or emotions, really any emotion, right? It doesn't even just have to be like, I'm so sad, I'm going to eat ice cream, but any emotion. It could even be happiness, reward. It could be stress. It could be boredom, right? It could be so many things. If all you've ever learned is to turn to food for those things, a quick fix isn't going to actually shift that, right? You have to actually figure out what the triggers are and learn that there are other ways to cope with those emotions that are going to be way more productive and beneficial than just reaching for that tub of ice cream or whatever it is, right? Or if you've been struggling with weight and food for your whole life, you know, maybe you have that ingrained in you mentality of like certain foods are good and certain foods are bad. And then if you have a bad food, then you're, I'm so bad, and you think you're a bad person, and you can't get control of yourself, you can't get control of your life, and then you spiral, you're like, well, no, I've had one bad food, I might as well have all the rest of the bad foods, right? And then you get out of control, right? You have to learn to deal with that, realizing that what you eat doesn't make you a good or bad person, right? It's just what you're eating, and working slowly but surely to develop a healthy relationship with food. That takes time, right? That's not going to be a quick fix. But imagine what happens when you slow down and take the time to actually figure that out. Imagine how freeing that will be. Freedom of food, right? Freedom from shame around certain foods or certain patterns of eating. Imagine that, right? Same thing with your body. Let me tell you what, if you've spent a lifetime hating your body, it's not miraculously going to go away when you starve yourself and lose 35 pounds, right? We like to think it will, but you've built up such a pattern of hating your body that when you lose that weight, that hatred and judgment doesn't miraculously go away. You have got to learn to love your body now and as you make changes, right? That takes time. But imagine what that would feel like to actually love your body no matter what size it is, right? If you've spent a lifetime being on that roller coaster of restrict and binge, on the diet, off the diet, on the diet, off the diet, and you've completely lost touch with your actual inner signals from your body, you have forgotten what it feels like to actually truly feel hungry or truly feel full. It's either trying to ignore the hunger and then overeating, or a combination of all these different types of patterns, right? You can't heal that overnight. And certainly a quick fix fad diet is not going to teach you how to learn how to eat intuitively based on your body's own natural signals. That takes time. But imagine what that would be like to actually be able to honor your true hunger and your true fullness, so you know exactly how much to eat and when without stressing about it. It comes naturally. Imagine if you can naturally choose foods that are healthy and make you feel good, right? You have to take the time to figure that out and to learn what works for you, so that you can develop those healthy patterns that then last a lifetime, right? Lasting results for a lifetime, right? So that you can finally get off of that crazy roller coaster where you feel out of control, right? Where you feel like the answers aren't inside of you, that you have to read the next book, that you have to try the next diet. Oh, the next diet will finally be the one, right? And then guess what? It's not. And then, oh, what's wrong with me, right? And then this terrible out of control cycle. Like, I get that you want a quick fix, but do you see the benefit of going slow and actually learning about all of these other things? That means that you get to finally be free and live a naturally healthy lifestyle, where then you don't have to think about it anymore. Your body naturally catches up with the way that it should be, right? Without you restricting and stressing and judging and all those terrible things that we experience when we're on that out of control cycle. Excuse me. Right? So let's think of some other things. How about this? If you've spent a lifetime on that fad diet roller coaster, on and off, restrict and binge, if you've spent a lifetime eating the standard American diet, or maybe there was a period in your life where you were on antibiotics a lot, all of that stuff really, really affects your gut health, right? And when your gut ain't healthy, nothing else is going to be healthy, okay? And so guess what? It takes time to actually heal yourself from the inside out. You have to first heal the gut and then work on everything else, right? Heal from the inside first, and then everything else starts to catch up. Weight loss becomes easier, right? You're actually taking care of yourself, so you feel really good. You feel energetic, right? But that all starts with creating a healthy environment within first. It doesn't start with, well, I'll just restrict some carbs and then I'll be on my way, right? This is actually getting into the deep nitty-gritty stuff that is going to heal you for life. mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, right? We have to address all of those deeper things in order for you to experience total health. Right? Like there's so many things that cause us to get to where we are, right? An unhealthier state, whether that's mentally or physically. And we can't heal that overnight. It's just not realistic. But think of the benefits of going slow and actually digging into these things that will be extremely healing for you on so many levels. That then it becomes so much more than, I just need to lose weight, right? It's like you're free. You get to live a life of freedom, not worrying about anything anymore, not counting everything, not weighing everything, not turning to everyone on the outside of you, the next book, the next expert, the next this, the next that, that's going to tell you exactly what to do and when. You'll have all those answers within you. Imagine how freeing that is, how empowering that is, how healthy that feels, right? The only way you can address all these things is by going slow and actually doing the work. Okay? So, is that making sense? Right? What's coming up for you? If you're watching the replay, if you're watching here now, say hey. Tell me what's coming up for you. If you're watching the replay, say, hey, Heather, I'm watching the replay. Damn, this is coming up for me. Wow. Right? Just let me know. I love feedback. So I want you to ask yourself this question, right? Like this is where you start. Ask yourself this question. Where in my life am I searching for the quick fix? And then where in my life might it be more beneficial to actually slow down and really work on healing? What can I focus on that will actually be healing instead of searching for the quick fix? And then ask yourself, what gets to happen for me when I do heal myself in that area? So ask yourself those questions and let me know the answer. Where do you need support in these areas, right? So that's my rant about the quick fixing. I hope that that was helpful and useful to you. Like I said, just comment below. Let me know what came up for you. Let me know what happens when you ask yourself those questions. And listen, if you need support and you want someone to actually guide you to be able to heal these things, right? Not the quick fix, but true, deep, inner healing. So then you can experience everything you want in your life, in your health, in your body, all of that stuff, right? That's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I'm passionate about, right? So reach out. If you need a little bit of help, reach out. I'm here for you. Let's talk about it, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be on again really soon. Hope you're all doing well. Bye-bye.